The record spins, the room is dim. A photograph rests by the window frame. Tonight feels like an old familiar story, whispering your name. I found an old ticket stub inside a book from a summer long ago, back when we believed forever was all we'd ever know. The streets were full of laughter, the nights were full of dreams. Now they're scattered like autumn leaves, floating down forgotten streams. Time keeps turning every page, but some chapters never end. One more song for yesterday, one more melody for the memories, one more verse for the love we knew before it drifted out to sea. One more song for yesterday, before the night slips away. I'll let the blues guitar speak the words I couldn't say. The old cafe's still standing at the corner of Main and Pine. Though the faces all seem different now, the ghosts remain in time. I sit where we used to talk for hours about the places we go. Funny how life keeps moving on while the heart moves slow. Every road I've traveled since still somehow leads back here. One more song for yesterday, one more melody for the memories, one more verse for the love we knew before it drifted out to sea. One more song for yesterday, before the night slips away. I'll let the blues guitar speak the words I couldn't say. Waiting for a quiet midnight hour to remind us where we've been all along. And though I can't relive those days or change what came to be, I can still hear them calling softly through the melody. One more chorus, one more memory, one more dream, still holding on to me. One more song for yesterday, one more chance to remember why those golden days still shine so bright beneath these aging skies. every note I play. The record slows, the night grows quiet. Morning waits beyond the grave. But one last guitar note lingers on like yesterday. Cold wind blows across the highway tonight. Headlights fading into the dark. I've been chasing shadows for so long, trying to find where my heart belongs. I left my hometown many years ago with a suitcase full of plans. Thought I could outrun the past behind me with nothing but these restless hands. Every city had a different face, every bar had a different song. But no matter where the road would lead, I always felt alone. The miles kept passing by like pages in an old diary, and every turn revealed another piece of who I used to be. Lonely roads and broken dreams, that's all life gave to me. But the blues keeps rolling like a river through my memories. Lonely roads and broken dreams under endless midnight skies, still searching for a place called home before the morning light arrives. There's an old motel beside the interstate. Its neon sign flickers blue. I stop for coffee and a little rest, but my thoughts return to you. Your photograph is worn and faded from all these years on the run. Yet every time I see your smile, it feels like yesterday's sun. Some wounds never really heal, they simply learn to hide until a lonely song at midnight brings them back alive. Lonely roads and broken dreams, that's all life gave to me. But the blues keeps rolling like a river through my memories. But the blues has taught my weary soul how to be free. Oh, lonely roads and broken dreams, though the night is cold and long, I'll keep moving down this road with the blues inside my soul. The horizon slowly brightens as another day begins. The road keeps stretching far ahead, and I follow where it's been. With lonely roads and broken dreams. A cold wind blew through a dusty town. The sun was sinking low. I thought I knew where I belonged, but I had nowhere left to go. I was chasing dreams down broken roads, running from the pain inside, wearing a smile for the world to see, while my heart had nowhere to hide. Every promise faded like an old photograph. Every plan slipped through my hands. I kept walking through the silence, trying hard to understand. Then a lonely guitar started crying from a jukebox down the street. And in that moment, something changed. The night and I finally met. When the blues found me, I stopped running from the rain. When the blues found me, it gave a voice to all my pain, like an old friend waiting patiently through every storm and memory. When the blues found me, it finally set my soul free. The bartender poured another round, nodded like he knew every scar behind my tired eyes, every heartbreak I've been through. The room was full of strangers, but somehow I felt at home. For the first time in a long, long while, I didn't feel alone. The guitar kept singing softly, like a story meant for me, and every note unlocked the door to the man I used to be. When the blues found me, I stopped running from the rain. When the blues found me, it gave a voice to all my pain, like an old friend waiting patiently through every storm and memory. When the blues found me, it finally set my soul free. finally came alive. The moon hangs high above the town. The band plays one last song, and though the road still stretches far, I know where I belong. The blues, and I keep moving on. There's an old guitar leaning by the window, covered in dust and years gone by. Tonight I picked it up again and heard the echoes of my life. Its strings are worn, his body scarred from countless nights in smoky bars. It traveled every road with me beneath 1,000 stars. It heard my dreams when I was young and my fears when I grew old. If it could speak, I know it tells stories never told. Some friends come and go with time, but a faithful song remains. The old guitar knows every tear I've cried, every road I've traveled, every dream that died. The old guitar knows every love I've lost. It stayed beside me through it all, no matter what the cost. It remembers summer nights downtown when the future felt so near, and the winter evenings all alone trying to disappear. It sang through broken promises and danced through better days, holding all the memories inside its wooden frame. Every scratch upon its surface carries a piece of me. The old guitar knows every tear I've cried, every road I've traveled, every dream that died. The old guitar knows every love I've lost. It stayed beside me through it all, no matter what the cost. When the lights go down and the crowd is gone and silence fills the room, I still hear its gentle voice beneath the fading moon. Remind reminding me that every scar can become a song someday, and every heartbreak leaves behind a melody to play. Through the laughter, through the pain, through the sunshine, through the rain, the old guitar knows the man I've become, the battles I fought and where I'm coming from. The old guitar knows what words can never say. It turns my memories into music and carries them away. I place it back beside the window as dawn begins to rise. One last chord still softly ringing like a whispered goodbye, and the old guitar knows. The neon signs are glowing in the midnight rain. A lonely saxophone cries across the avenue. Another restless night, another empty street, and a heart still searching for you. The city wears its colors after dark, blue and red reflections on the ground. I walk past old cafes and corner bars, listening to familiar sounds. The laughter fades into the distance, like a dream I used to know. But your memory follows every step, everywhere I go. Some nights are made for forgetting, some nights are made for holding on. Under the neon moon, I still see your face, shining through the midnight haze, from another time and place. Under the neon moon, where the lonely dreamers roam, I keep chasing echoes of your love, trying to find my way back home. The jukebox plays a slow blues melody, and the room grows still for a while. I close my eyes and hear your voice again, hidden inside every mile. A waitress pours another cup of coffee and smiles as if she understands how a broken heart keeps wandering through forgotten lands. The night keeps telling stories only lonely souls can hear. Under the neon moon, never said. The moon hangs high above the city. The neon paints the sky. And somewhere in the quiet darkness, your memory walks by. Under the neon moon, the light still shines for me, like a lighthouse in the distance, across a restless sea. Under the neon moon, where the blues and heartache blue, I'll carry your memory forever. Under the neon moon. The neon slowly fades with dawn. The streets begin to clear, but the song remains inside my soul, as if you're still here. Under the neon moon. The city sleeps beneath the pale moonlight. A lonely train is fading out of sight. The wind keeps calling through the telephone wire, and I'm still burning in a midnight Soulfire. Neon shadows dancing on the pouring rain. Every street reminds me of your name. I walk these empty avenues alone, carrying memories that I can't let go. And every mile feels longer tonight, since you disappeared into the night. Midnight Soulfire, burning deep inside, like a restless river with nowhere left to hide. Midnight Soulfire, glowing through the dark, keeping your memory alive inside my heart. Oh, guitar crying from a corner bar, playing songs about lovers and scars. The bartender knows my story well. I've told it more times than I can tell. The clock keeps turning, the night rolls on, but the feeling of you is never gone. ghost will stay. Midnight soulfire, burning deep inside, like a restless river with nowhere left to hide. Midnight soulfire, glowing through the dark, keeping your memory alive inside my heart. The moon fades slowly with the morning light. Another lonely chapter of the night. The world keeps moving, but I still admire the flame that lingers in my midnight soulfire. Smoke in the air, whiskey in my glass. Another midnight slipping into the past. The band plays low, the neon softly gleams, and I'm sitting here with smoke, whiskey, and memories. There's an old blues record spinning in the dark, playing songs that leave a mark. Every note reminds me of your smile and the way you stayed for a little while. The bartender wipes the counter clean like he's seen this scene before. A lonely soul chasing yesterday through an old saloon door. Time keeps moving like a freight train rolling by, but some feelings never say goodbye. Smoke, whiskey, and memories, that's all that's left tonight. Your shadow dances through the haze in the neon light. Smoke, whiskey, and memories, keeping me company while the blues guitar cries softly for what used to be. Taps gently on the window pane, like it's calling out your name. I can almost hear your laughter still, somewhere beyond the hill. The jukebox sings another heartbreak song, and everyone joins in, but every word feels written for me, like it's always been. The night gets deeper, the crowd grows thin, and the ghosts of yesterday walk in. Smoke, whiskey, and memories, that's all that's left tonight. Your shadow dances through the somewhere deep. And though the years keep passing by, some things refuse to fade. They live forever in the songs and the choices that we made. One more sip, one more song, one more memory, holding on. Smoke whiskey and memories still drifting through my mind, like an old photograph in sepia tones, frozen in time. Smoke whiskey and memories, a story that never leaves, written in the heart of a blues man and carried on the evening breeze. The band plays one last melody as the neon lights grow dim. I raise my glass to yesterday and let the night begin again with smoke, whiskey and memories. The night rolls in, slow and cold. Shadows stretch across the road. One old lamp still shines so sweet, the last light on Main Street. There's a diner closing for the night, the jukebox playing soft and low, the same old songs we used to love a lifetime ago. I walk alone past familiar doors where laughter once filled the air. Now only echoes stay behind, like memories everywhere. Every corner tells a story, every window holds a dream, and every step brings me closer to what used to be. Like a flame that never faded inside my heart. The last light on Main Street, where the past still feels complete. I keep finding pieces of myself beneath that lonely street. The barbershop is quiet now, the movie sign has lost its glow. The people who once filled these roads are faces I used to know, but the wind still carries their voices through the midnight summer air. And for a moment I can almost see Some memories refuse to leave. No matter how far they fade, the last light on Main Street still shining through the dark, like a flame that never faded. Beneath that lonely street. Maybe every town has one light left, holding on against the night, a reminder of who we were before we said goodbye. And though the years have come and gone, some things never disappear. They live inside the songs we sing and the roads that brought us here. The last light on Main Street still shining in my soul, guiding all these broken memories back to where they belong. The last light on Main Street, through every loss I meet, there's a piece of hope still waiting in that last light on Main Street. The moon climbs high above the town. The silence feels so deep. One old lamp still glowing there, while the whole world sleeps. The last light on Main Street. The rain was falling on the avenue. Streetlights shimmered in the storm. 1,000 words were left unspoken. On that night we thought we'd have more. We stood beneath the station lights, watching trains come and go. You held your coat against the wind. I held on to what I didn't know. while time stood still between us for one last memory. There were questions in your eyes and answers we never found. The night we never said goodbye still echoes through my mind like a lonely blues guitar playing somewhere far behind. The night we never said goodbye still lingers after all this time. A story left unfinished between your heart and mine. I remember how the city glowed through the mist and pouring rain. Every light reflected on the pavement like pieces of our names. You smiled as if to say something, then turned and looked away. And in that silent moment, everything began to change. Some endings happen quietly without a final word. The night we never said goodbye still echoes through my mind like a lonely blues guitar playing somewhere far behind. The night we never said goodbye still lingers after all this time. A story left unfinished between your heart and mine. Maybe some roads aren't meant to cross again. Maybe some chapters simply close. But every now and then I hear your voice carried by the evening cold. And for a moment you're beside me, just like you used to be, before the years and miles became our history. The train rolled into darkness, the rain washed down the tracks, and though the world kept turning, a part of me stayed back. The night we never said goodbye still shines beneath the stars like a fading photograph preserved inside my heart. Oh, the night we never said goodbye, though we're worlds apart, lives on in every blues song and every lonely bar. Now the station stands in silence. The years have drifted by, but some memories never leave. They simply learn to hide. Like the night we never said goodbye. The rain falls softly on my window tonight. A lonely moon hangs over the sky. Some memories never fade away, they just whisper through the night. I found an old photograph yesterday, hidden inside a dusty drawer. Your smile was frozen in a moment of time, like the days we knew before. The years have drifted like autumn leaves, carried by the winds of change. But every time I hear your name, the feeling stays the same. Some voices never disappear, no matter how far they roam. They linger like a melody, calling me back home. Echoes of a distant heart, still calling through the night. Like a fading radio station, just beyond my sight. Echoes of a distant heart, across the years and miles apart. I still hear your love in the echoes of a distant heart. There's an old blues bar by the riverside where we used to spend our time. The jukebox still plays those same old songs, like it never left our minds. I sit alone beneath the neon glow, listening to the band, and every note brings back a memory I still don't understand. The past is like a shadow, following wherever I go, and every lonely blues guitar plays what I already know. Echoes of a distant heart, still calling through the night. Like a fading radio station, just beyond my sight. Echoes of a distant heart, across the years and miles apart. I still hear your love in the echoes of a distant heart. Some loves are never lost, they simply change their form, living in the spaces between the silence and the storm. And though I can't hold you again like I did back then, your memory still walks beside keeps flowing on. But some songs never end, even when the singer is gone. Echoes of a distant heart still shining through the dark, like a lonely lighthouse beacon guiding where you are. Echoes of a distant heart, no matter how far apart, a piece of you remains in the echoes of a distant heart. The rain slows down before the dawn, the city starts to wake, but somewhere in the quiet air, your memory still remains.